Okay, gardeners, it is the moment of truth. I think our pineapple is ready to go. Obviously, it is very, very yellow, which is a good sign, but I tell you what, you can smell the pineapple from about 5 meters away. It is so strong, and it may even be a little bit overripe, but that's okay. First time for everything. We're learning as we go. We will release our pineapple support, which obviously was holding it up in place here, and that was just because they had a tendency to fall over, and these have not been grown from nothing. Oh, see, there you go. These were bought at a fair bit of expense from Bunnings, so you could buy these at a lot of different places where they obviously sell them, and apparently, if it's ready to go, it should twist off. Oh yeah, there we go. We've still got our piece of twine there attached, and how magical is that? Oh, a few flies. I probably need a glove, because what you actually want to do when you're in a situation like ours where we paid about 35 bucks for the plant, we want to pull the top off, and then we're going to remove the lower leaves, and then we're not going to replant it straight away. You can put it in water. What I heard is leave it a couple of days, let it dry out a little, and then just chuck it in the ground, and it should go, and it should be fine. So that is the plan, and as you can see here, that is absolutely amazing. We can't take all the credit for it because we went the shortcutted route, but we've got a whole heap of other ones growing from scratch here, and they seem to be doing well. And with the base plant here, it has like a number of little mini plants growing off it, including one up the top here, which I don't know what I should do with that. That might require a bit of research. And as you can imagine, those will be the future pineapples, because the original plant, once it's flowered essentially and fruited, that's it. But the little suckers that come off it, they can then produce a pineapple. And I think pineapples, again, off the top of my head, it's about a 2-year process. So number one, you're going to wait a while, but once you've got them going, you want to replant them, and you want to have a lot of them, and then hopefully you'll have a good supply of pineapples as a result. So yeah, I'm really, really happy with that. I'm going to go grab a glove, and there are some little ants on it, obviously, because it's so ripe, they've kind of gotten in there. But we'll go inside, we'll chuck it in a bit of baking soda and some water, and that'll get rid of all the gribblies. And we're going to have this for dinner, or dessert, probably. Pineapple pizza, anyone? And as a quick little tip, I kept one of these other ones behind me alive. I think the one that's doing really well, just in some used coconut core for probably 6 months, maybe longer, maybe 9 months. And it just sat in there, and I gave it a bit of water whenever I thought about it, which was pretty rarely. And these are bromeliads, and they seem to respond really well to like a top watering, where obviously you're watering up and it's all collecting in the plant itself. And they're pretty hardy, because the one that I just had sitting in a little bit of coconut core, while it was probably sitting in a nice little bit of moist coconut core most of the time, it really was receiving nothing. And it still stayed alive, grew well, and now that it's in the ground over there, doing really, really well. And then we've got all these other ones, which again, when I water, I do give the ground a bit of a water, but I also make sure that I water the top of the plant. So, yeah, so there you go. We've now got our pineapple on the one hand, and our future pineapple on the other hand. Here you go. Have a look at that. That is not too bad at all. I mean, when you think about it as a $35 pineapple, kind of pricey. However, the reality is this should be one pineapple, and then this should be like another 30 pineapples. Well, I mean, the math ain't mathing on that one, but this one should be another, let's say 15 pineapples over the next 30 years, hopefully. Fingers crossed. And I think it was Andre the gardener who was sharing that you just the other day. Oh, he was right. And so he said if you pull these leaves off, you will reveal roots. And that was on Instagram, and I couldn't really see the roots. However, I'm about to show you that you can. So, yeah, that looks pretty good if you ask me. And if you're wondering about the roots on it, they are already there, very, very well established. So I reckon you could almost chuck this in the ground, but we're going to follow the advice of Andre, and we're going to let this dry for a day or two, and then we'll plant it, and we will hope for the best.